Hello, neighborhood youth. How's it going? I hope you guys are doing well. We are missing you guys, quite literally. We don't see you. You're not here. We hope some people are on their way. We hope to see you in person. We are here this week. Next week we will be off for Thanksgiving. We hope everyone celebrates well and safely and is able to see family as they're able. But we are glad to be here this evening. We are going through a series called The Chosen. And it's based off of a TV series put out by The Chosen. And you can find it on YouTube. All of their content is free. You don't have to pay anything, sign up for anything like that. You can find it all on YouTube. You just search The Chosen, or you can download The Chosen app. We are not being paid by The Chosen to advertise this. Renee and I have been watching it. We've been watching it as a family. We've recommended it to a bunch of people, and everyone we've showed it to is really, really enjoying it. It is content that we think is really great. It has sparked some wonderful conversations for us within the family. It sparked conversations with friends. So we wanted to make sure that you as the youth were able to see the content. And I'm being distracted by myself right there. It keeps catching my eye. So, but we are hoping maybe you're joining us online. I see a couple people are online. We say hey to Aaron. I'm glad that you can join us. Aaron, I hope you're doing well. We miss you guys. Hope you guys are staying safe. It's always great to hear from you. So anyone else joining us online, this is a great time to share your peek and puddle. You can do it right in the chat, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube. Just share your peek and puddle. We'll throw it up on the screen like Linnea just did and be able to see it. So
Aaron says, welcome to 2021 AD. So
almost
ready. Yeah.
Yeah, he is getting ready. We're what, a month away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just about, a little over. Yeah, so we're going to be celebrating that soon, and we're also going to be celebrating our boy's birthday, little 1-year-old, January 1st. So we're excited. We're looking forward to it. It's crazy. He is almost 1 year old. It's not 1 year's. 1 year old.
1 year old.
Yeah.
1 year old. 1 year old.
Yeah. And we've got some folks. Yeah. Hello, Neely Clan. Welcome. Are you cold? Yeah. And here comes your brother with his sleeves rolled up. There you go. Nice. So how you guys doing? Welcome. Yeah. What? You're going on a trip? Oh, to Florida. When are you doing that? You leave Wednesday? Nice. Correct. Yeah. Nice. How long are you guys going for? Week? Nice. Yeah. Well, that's fun. You guys, is there family down there, or are you guys just escaping as a family? What was it? You're going to meet some family down there? I gotcha. Nice. We are also going on a trip. So, Nate, do you have a peek and puddle you want to share?
Sure. Well, I think that is both my peek and puddle, I guess. Peek, my best friend's getting married. And so that's where we're going to go and join the wedding festivities. But then my puddle is COVID. It's just always COVID.
COVID's being lame.
That is being lame.
Yep.
I mean, is it ever not lame?
No, it's always lame.
Yeah.
They agree.
Yeah.
Yep. It's the consensus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So What? Oh, good night. Someone just popped the curb.
Oh boy.
Hopefully their car is okay. Do you guys have a puddle that you want to share? Peak is definitely the trip.
I still have 2 days of school before I'm on Thanksgiving break. That's unfortunate.
So 2 days of school. Your puddle is 2 days of school before you're on Thanksgiving break. Gotcha. I'm guessing that's Monday and Tuesday, right? Yeah. Nice. Luke, since we got it on you, peak is the trip. Nice. Yeah. Same peak and puddle in the household. They're excited to go on their trip to Florida. I would be too. But puddle is they've got 2 days left of school before they're on break, so they got to go to school Monday and Tuesday. I'm guessing that's all schools are the same way. Oh, are they? Gotcha. Some are already off. Any of you joining us online, let us know if you are still in school or if you also have 2 days left. And also tell us your peak and puddle because we want to hear from you because we miss having you here. For me, it is my weekend, so that's something. Today is the first day of my weekend. Florida is becoming the second largest state in the United States. Maybe.
Population-wise?
How's it going? That's totally okay with us. Nice. Is your dinner a banana? Oh, okay. It's banana pizza. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. I heard or I saw someone hop the curb right behind you. So that car that pulled in behind you? Yeah, I figured, but when they pulled in, they ran over the curb. So, yeah, a little embarrassing. Not everyone knows not to turn right so hard.
Curbage.
Yeah. It's true. I had no reason to pull you over the other day. Yeah.
Aaron did confirm that by population.
Florida. Oh, by population.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. Nice. Well, great. So last week we watched the second episode of The Chosen. We watched it in its entirety. We were able to sneak it in. We are shooting for the same thing today. We're shooting for the whole episode of episode 3. But we want to hear what you guys thought about last week's episode. Joel, you were here, right? That's when it was last week when the Ungers were here and we had a big old group. Nice. So what did you guys think of the episode? Do you remember it? Do you remember what happened? Okay. Can you tell us what happened?
He kind of found out a series of things that he wasn't the one who cast out demons. He was kind of like skeptical about it at first.
Yeah.
Then he went to go talk to Mary, and like explain it a little bit. Like, I don't even know what's going on either. This guy, really cool. And then I read the book, but then
Book's always better.
Mary has a thing in her house that everybody's having all in their house.
Yep. That's right. Sabbath. Shabbat, sorry.
Jesus showed up to them at her house.
Yep.
And then, yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Peter was like, yo, it's going to be okay. It's not okay.
Yeah.
Everybody wrong.
Yeah. And it just ended. Cliffhanger, right?
What's a quick recap of the recap, Tim, for those who are on the live stream?
I know. I was literally just about to say that.
Oh, go
So if you couldn't hear, the recap of the recap is as we know at the end of the first episode, Mary, we find out who Mary is, and she had a demon cast out of her. And Nicodemus finds out that this has happened and finds out that it was not the result of anything that he did. He finds out that it was some other person, and so they're trying to figure out who this is and what happened. And he was skeptical at first, but he could see that she was better, and he went and talked to her. There was stuff with Simon Peter and his brother, and their taxes being forgiven because they made a deal with, I can't remember his
Roman
name.
officials.
Yeah, the Roman officials, that they were going to turn in some people who were fishing on Shabbat, which is not something you should do. And so they had their debt wiped clean, but Matthew was skeptical, and so he went to talk to him, which was a big deal. Can't normally do that. And so then we were left. Also, Mary hosted her first Shabbat dinner, and a bunch of people just showed up. They were quote unquote misfits, showed up and all ate together, and Jesus showed up as well. So they had Shabbat dinner together. And then the episode ended with Simon Peter, who was standing on the edge of the lake, looking for the people he was about to turn in, but no one was there. And the Roman soldiers walked up next to him, and it was a cliffhanger. And do you guys want to know something like a giveaway about this next episode? We don't find out what happens in this episode.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Yep. So this is the next episode, but it's like a separate story. So you won't find out what happened with Simon Peter until next week. Well, actually, that's not true because we're not meeting next week because it's Thanksgiving and because you guys are in Florida. That's the primary reason we're not meeting. Secondary is holiday. But, yeah. So, or you can just go home and watch the fourth episode and find out what happened. So that is where we are at in the show. That is what's going on in the episode. Like I said, this episode is... it's, can you say a one-off?
One of my favorites.
Yeah, it's one of Linnea's favorite episodes out of the season, but it is in itself. It is its own
standalone
episode. So, but it is really good. So we're gonna watch it, and we should have some time at the end to talk a little bit about it. So here we go. If you are on the live stream. We are not able to broadcast the video, but Linnea is going to put up an information thing on the screen where you'll have to copy or paste or just type in the
link
address or the link to watch it. It gives you the exact time frames to watch it in. So once you've done watching it, join us back on here and we are going to chat. But while the video is playing, you will just see the information for it. So watch it with us if you can. And then we hope to see you back here after the episode, and we'll talk about it.
Yeah, so we recommend, we didn't say this already, open up a second tab so you can keep the live stream going while you're watching.
Correct. Yeah. Don't close the live stream. Just open up another tab.
All right.
All right. So we are going to get this up here. We're going to hop off, but you'll be able to see this information below. And we'll see you soon. there we go. I hope you guys are back and you enjoyed that episode. I was just asking their opinion. So what did you guys think? You liked it? What did you like about it?
Jesus showing off, that he actually loved children.
Yeah.
Time when I was praying for people. But it's so interesting the way he talked about it. He never said he was the son of God. He was just kind of
Yep.
he had just that nice neighbor time.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, it was really nice. He was saying that he really liked how Jesus interact with children, and that he never said he was the Messiah or the Son of God, but he was just kind. He was just with them, and he just spoke. He spoke to them on their level, and that's one thing I really like is that Jesus spoke to them at a level that they would understand. And even though that there were some things that they probably wouldn't understand, he told them it's all right. You may not understand this, and that's okay. Never talked down to them or anything like that. And so, Nay, what is it about this episode that makes it one of your favorite?
And that's a good part of it. Let's see, adjusting the volume a little bit. This inspired my study to go through the book of John and just really focus on Jesus as fully human, so that I can have a better grasp of him as fully God. And so I think this kind of sees him portrayed in this episode as, he was tending to like a cut on his arm. He slept at night, got up and was brushing his teeth, like just very normal things we do every day. And we've said this before. This series isn't gospel. There's a lot of creative liberty. This episode being, a major one. Jesus certainly said, "Let little children come," and so it's just kind of cool to see that just portrayed in a stretched out way of how did Jesus interact with the kindness and so this episode in particular really inspired me to go and read John again and really just kind of slow down in the different verses that kind of pinpoint him as a man. So, and that was a really cool study. I had a lot of fun. I think like almost every day I would tell him like, this is what Jesus did today.
Right. I was a big fan of how, there were two major things for me in this episode is one, how Jesus interacted with children, but two, showing the humanity of Jesus. And, he was stretching every night. I don't know if you saw that, he might've been sore. And injured himself and, he still had to work to build a fire. It wasn't just like, boom, and there's a fire, he still worked to, yep. And so, he still packed things on a cart and hauled it away. And so, he still brushed his teeth and washed his feet. And so, again, as Linnea said, this episode isn't necessarily taken out of scripture. There's not a passage in the Bible that talks about, this happening. This is kind of under that umbrella of the creative liberties that they have, and in order to express the person of Jesus. But I think they did remain true to who Jesus was and how he would interact, and so again, that's why we find this episode cool, interesting, unique. We really like it. So
I think the other, gonna jump in again. Kind of reflecting on him as a man to better understand him, God. And I think I heard an interview with the director saying like, could have Jesus, you know, miraculously started a fire, instead of, doing the whole stick whatever. Probably, he was fully God. But again, that idea of what Jesus did for us, he completely humbled himself. Stepped away from heaven, full presence with God, to enter into this life, and fully experience everything we experience. And just knowing, in terms of all the other worldviews in this life, that is very distinctive and unique about the Christian worldview, is that we believe that God came to us instead of us having to kind of climb back up and hopefully make it to God, and hopefully we're good enough. But that God lowered himself, humbled himself. I don't know exactly how I want to word it, but so I just felt like that was a beautiful episode of demonstrating that, of the sacrifice that he made, one of many.
He made himself 100% man while still remaining 100% God. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's like shows like God's ability
Mm.
acting all God, like I'm God, you live on life.
Right.
Show that God. He said they were smarter than us.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's like, don't say smart things, but they're not lies.
Right.
You guys are like really important, special.
Yeah.
Us, I like you, okay?
Yeah.
But just like, yeah, it's just like, it's so good to just so humble.
Yeah. Yeah. It really showed his humility. Yeah. Yeah. I forget what the line was, but there was something. It's not a new line or something I haven't heard before, but there's something that reminded me of, as adults, thinking along the lines of like that childlike faith, that there's wisdom and things that children have that as adults we lose because we learn to think for ourselves. Which, it's not bad to think for ourselves. I'm not trying to say that, but I'm just saying, as we learn to think for ourselves, it's often taught in a way to think, I don't need anyone else, including God, that I can figure this out on my own. We are taught to think for ourselves and to become independent, but I think subconsciously that also includes God. And so, I was thinking about that a little bit. I forget what the line was that triggered that, but, that being an adult is not all it's cracked up to be. So, yeah, excellent. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us online. Thank you guys for coming out. Like I said at the beginning, we are not here next week. We're off for Thanksgiving. We hope you guys celebrate well and celebrate safely. I know you guys are going to Florida. Joel, what's your Thanksgiving plan? Yeah. Just going to be home? Yeah. I'm guessing your mom got home safely from her trip to... That's good. Yeah. I know they had crazy weather and... Yeah. Excellent. All right. Well, thank you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Feel free to watch this episode again. It's episode 3. If you want to watch ahead, you can also do that. We encourage it, but we are still going to watch it in order. So you might just watch it a couple times, but there's nothing wrong with that. So hope you guys have a good one.
Oh, sorry. The next time that we'll be together is Neighborhood Youth Lunch Hour. Correct? Not the following week.
Right. So anything this week is, so the lunch hour, the game night, all of that is canceled for the week for Thanksgiving. So the next time is the lunch hour, not this coming Tuesday, but the next Tuesday. So, but December 1st. Is it? Oh, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, December 1st. So, but Discord's always open, so you guys can hop on there whenever you want. And we will see you guys soon. All right. See you guys. Thank you guys very much for coming out. I know you're